You know, we use thousands of words every single day, but some of them, well, some are doing way more work than we realize. Today, we're going to put one of those hard-working words under the microscope to uncover its secret life, and that word is certain.
So what's the big deal? Why this one word? Well, it turns out certain has this kind of dual identity, and understanding that is really the first step on a pretty fascinating journey.
Okay, so first things first, certain is a bit of a master of disguise. It plays two totally different roles in the English language. It acts as both an adjective and something called a determiner.
So, as an adjective, it's all about expressing a feeling of complete confidence. But as a determiner, it points to something specific without actually, naming it. It's both a feeling and a pointer. Let's break that down a bit.
Let's start with the role you probably know best, certain as an adjective, the one that describes a feeling.
Right. So when we use certain as an adjective, it's all about pure conviction. It's a signal that there is a complete and total absence of doubt.
And this covers a lot of ground, actually. It can be a personal belief. That feeling when you're certain you left your keys on the counter. It can be about a future event that you just know is going to happen. Or it can mean you're taking action to confirm something, to make certain of it. So really, in this sense, when you're certain, you're just sure. They're pretty much interchangeable. It's a straightforward way to say you're confident. Simple enough, right?
But now we get to its second kind of more mysterious identity, its job as a determiner. This is where the word gets really subtle, and honestly, a lot more interesting.
As a determiner, certain does something that feels a little paradoxical. It's both specific and vague at the exact same time. It points to a particular person, or a group, or a thing, but it intentionally keeps their identity a secret.
Okay, take this sentence. We're not talking about all problems, just a specific, particular set of them. But we're not listing what they are. We know which ones we mean, but we're being intentionally vague about it.
And here it is again. We're talking about a specific group of members who disagreed. The speaker knows who they are, maybe the listener does too, but we're choosing not to name them. It's specific, but also unspecified.
So, okay, certain can mean sure, and it can mean a specific but unnamed thing. That's kind of neat, but it's not the whole story. Why dedicate a whole explainer to just this one word? Well, because this dual-purpose quality is exactly what makes it so incredibly special.
It turns out certain isn't just another useful word. It's part of an exclusive club, a very small, very special group of words with a really incredible purpose.
And the secret is all wrapped up in this number, 850. What on earth could 850 have to do with the word certain? Well, this number is the key to its special status. This is the basic English 850 list. And yep, our word, certain, earned a spot on it. Now, this isn't just some random collection of words. It's a super selective, foundational vocabulary designed for global communication.
So what is this list, and why is it so important?
Well, the idea behind it was pretty revolutionary. To basically distill the entire English language down to its most powerful, most essential core. The goal was ambitious, to say the least. Create a powerful, efficient version of English that pretty much anyone in the world could learn. A core set of words you could use to express even really complex ideas and break down communication barriers all over the globe.
But let's be clear, this is not about limiting expression or dumbing down the language. It's actually the exact opposite.
It's about discovering the essential building blocks. The whole theory is that with these 850 words, you have the fundamental tools you need to build almost any thought, creating a kind of universal foundation for understanding. And that's really the journey we've just taken. We started with what seems like an ordinary word, we figured out its dual nature, and then we discovered its secret role on this special list. And in doing that, we've really uncovered a much bigger idea about language itself. Ultimately, what this shows us is that the most fundamental words are often the most powerful. A word like certain that can express both an internal feeling of confidence and point to a specific external thing, well, that becomes an absolutely essential tool for clear global communication. So, we'll leave you with the final thought to chew on. If you were limited to just these 850 essential words, what would be the most important ideas you would need to share? What truly matters?